Happy Independence, Bahamas from the Hardware Center, proudly providing building solutions for the entire archipelago. Your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Some residents on Grand Bahama receiving assistance from the Grand Bahama Disaster Relief Foundation. Within the last month, the organization has been able to help over 150 residents with appliances and furniture, which were donated by a 4-star timeshare resort in Florida. Pastor Eddie Victor, responsible for distribution, says that all of the recipients registered with the Grand Bahama Port Authority for assistance.
Appliances and furniture to a home, you're bringing comfort and I believe hope to a family. What we have found as we have assessed homes across Freeport and other parts of the island, most people are still repairing their homes, and they're living in some condition of deficiency when it comes to appliances and furniture. We've actually been in many homes where people are sleeping on the floor, people are sleeping on old mattresses.
Recipient Barrington Robert says he is grateful for the assistance.
Churchill area, next by the Lady Lake, we actually lost everything. The water was submerged over the roof and we lost everything. So but right now I give God praise and I'm thankful to God for allowing me to get some type of assistance. Me and my household, we are very, very thankful. So I want to thank the Grand Bahama Port Authority.
A local youth organization saying thank you to the Rotary clubs for their restoration efforts following Hurricane Dorian. Vessels of Purpose Elite, VOPE, a girls' mentoring group, presenting Rotary with a few gifts to show their appreciation for all of this service, all of the assistance the service club provided to the community of East Grand Bahama. Founder of VOPE, Brenna Mae Cooper, says many within the organization benefited greatly from the assistance.
A special thank you, we would like to say also to impacting the lives of our organization. Almost 70% of our mentees of our organization and their families were severely impacted by the horrific Hurricane Dorian. Thank you for giving hope to these young ladies. Thank you for giving them hope for a better future. Thank you for showing us that it is always better to give than it is to receive. The Disaster Relief Committee, we understand Mr. Jamie Salz is the director of that committee. We want to say a special thank you to him because we did see him on the ground also, along with so many other Rotarians.
District Governor Lisbeth Knowles says they were able to help East Grand Bahama thanks to a sizable donation from Equinor.
We got a sizable donation from Equinor shortly after the hurricane, and that made it possible for us to do a lot of work, not just in East Grand Bahama, but especially in East Grand Bahama. And we were there from day one. We tried to get out there. It was not easy. And it was horrible to see what had happened. And we're just so happy that we could help you. And we are still working in East Grand Bahama, and we are still getting donations, and that's the only way we can do the work is when we get the donations. So you will see us even more in East Grand Bahama than you saw us already.
Well, as we continue the countdown to our 47th anniversary of independence, we have the story of a young baker who's preparing some sweet Bahamian treats. The bakeologist says she hopes to debut her island-inspired cakes this independence holiday. And we invite you to take a peek at the sweet treats. Jamila Mizik reports.
Love made edible. That's the slogan for Bakeology, an up-and-coming baking business. 19-year-old university student Granique Miller says, although she has a newfound love for baking, it runs in the family because she is the granddaughter of veteran baker Lenore Williams.
Baking is a part of me. I can't run from it. My grandmother is also a baker. She is famous for her pound cakes. And this past Christmas, I baked some cheesecakes and my family convinced me to sell it. Me being shy, I didn't want to do it. but they eventually convinced me to sell them, and I did, and that's how I started.
Granique says although she has only just recently started her baking business, she intends to get into more Bahamian treats in the near future.
Still working on it because I'm upcoming. I always like the challenge to try new desserts and perfect it to sell to my customers.
This independence, Granique says she wanted to do something Bahamian inspired. That's when she decided to dedicate her mini cakes to two of the island's hardest hit by Hurricane Dorian.
Okay, well, as you know, Grand Bahama and Abaco experienced one of the worst storms probably in history, and I wanted to dedicate my cakes specifically to Grand Bahama and Abaco just to remind them that we are strong and resilient and we can continue to move forward. So I decided to introduce my mini cakes to dedicate it to those two islands specifically. It also is special to me too because I was actually in a car accident in January, the beginning of my business. So it really means a lot to me because it reminds me of how resilient I am, seeing as to how far I came and the injuries I encountered from the accident.
Now you can contact Granique on WhatsApp at 533-3895 or on Instagram at bakeologist_242. Jamila Mizik, SETNS Network News.
Right after this.
Third Dimension on Yellow Pine Street has recently expanded into plumbing. Visit them today for all your building material needs. Third Dimension.